Hey Cameron, so as you know, my birthday was 2 weeks ago, and what Jasmine got me for my birthday was a trip to Columbus, Ohio to go to a hockey game. I love hockey, and we don't have a hockey team here in beautiful Indianapolis, Indiana. So Jasmine bought tickets for me and Kyle, my best friend, to go to Columbus, basically to go to a hockey game and then to basically have a hotel room for the night there, and then we would come back the next day. Fantastic. It was an excellent weekend. However, I was planning on filming a bunch of stuff to kind of do a little voiceover B-roll kind of thing of my weekend daily vlog kind of style and kind of do it that way. But it turns out I'm terrible at remembering to film things. So I have some B-roll, but I'm just kind of going to go over the weekend and what we did. So I drove out to Kyle's house, parked my car there. It's about an hour to his house and then about 2 hours from his house to Columbus. So it was nice and early on Saturday. We drove out there, had great conversation, went to the hotel, checked in, valeted the car, and then we walked to a nice little bar. The bar was called Goodwood Columbus. I'll put some pictures from their Google reviews here because, of course, I forgot to take any pictures of video, but I did get a veggie burger and a beer. After that, we went to the stadium. We saw the hockey game. We were cheering for the hometown Columbus Blue Jackets. My team is the Tampa Bay Lightning, but they were not in town. They lost the game 2-1. It was kids' night, so there weren't any fights. I think the players were kind of on their best behavior. After that, we went to this nice little farmer's market. Again, pictures from the Google reviews for the place because I didn't take any, but I got a boba tea for the first time, which was pretty good. It was very interesting drinking the boba tea and having the chewy pearls it was different. We went back to the hotel, got a quick workout in because I knew that I was going to be probably drinking a bit and eating a large dinner, and I didn't want to feel bad about the fact that I was doing that. So we went to the hotel, got a little weightlifting session in, and then we went to go to dinner. We were planning on going to this nice Brazilian steakhouse that was right across the street from the stadium, and everything was kind of within walking distance of the hotel. However, when we got there, we didn't make any reservations, and they said that they didn't have any openings until 8 o'clock, and it was 5 o'clock. So I was like, well, that's a bummer. I'd still like to eat here, so let's go find something to do for 3 hours. There's an Iowa basketball game on. Caitlin Clark is playing. Let's go watch that, see who wins, and let's go to a sports bar to do that. So we went to Parlay Sporting Club and Kitchen, which was excellent. And here's some pictures again from their Google reviews because I didn't take any pictures or videos, of course. So I got one of their new fashions, which was a little take on an old fashioned. It was very, very good, and we got some chicken nachos to kind of split since we were going to be eating a big dinner at the Brazilian steakhouse. And then we were going back to the Brazilian steakhouse. It was dark at this point. We saw the Arnold statue, Arnold Schwarzenegger. So here you can see the Arnold Schwarzenegger statue in Columbus, Ohio. I did manage to take a video of this, and I was in front of it. And then we went to the Brazilian steakhouse, ate our body weights in meat. I'm not as young as I used to be, so I could not eat as much as I used to, but I still ate quite a bit. After that, we went back to the hotel, woke up the next morning, and it was snowing. So this one I actually managed to get video of, and we were both kind of between the Eggs Benedict and the pancakes, so we just had them split it, and we each just had half. And then I got a side of grits, which was excellent. Also, this place had the nicest bathroom I've ever seen in a restaurant. From the restaurant, I got a take-home dessert because it was free for my birthday, so I took it home so I could share it with Jasmine. It was very, very good, and we drove through the state of Ohio into Indiana. I missed Jasmine and Theo. I spent some time with Jasmine when I got home because Theo was still taking a nap, and then I took Theo to the park so that Jasmine had a little bit of time to herself since she had been watching him nonstop for the last kind of day and a half. So we went to the art museum, we went through a bunch of their gardens, we saw the lily house here, and then we saw this really, really, really cool tree in this particular garden that has a statue that it's just the tree has these branches that are just draping across the ground. And then me and Theo kind of went through the art museum a little bit. We saw this giant love statue, which is really cool. We saw a Davis lab. Didn't know we had a lab. And then we went home, got ready for bed, and I did a bunch of chores in the evening. Anyway, that was my weekend in a nutshell. I cannot thank my beautiful wife enough for setting it up because it was excellent.